it's me, Coach Yari, and today I want to talk to you about your goal and how you can achieve it. So, what is it that you want so badly? So number one thing is to decide what it is that you want. Number two is to decide to actually do it. And number three, when you do decide to do it, you gotta pour your heart and soul into it. You gotta give it your 100%. So then you want to ask yourself, why is it that you want to accomplish this goal? What are the reasons for it? What is it going to bring you in the short run? And what is it going to bring you in the long run? Is it bring you love, joy, etc.? So all these questions are really going to define a really good perspective, and it's also going to bring you passion, because with passion is how you really get to accomplish your goals and excel at your goals. Here's a really cool book that I'm actually reading, and it's called In Pursuit of Excellence by Terry Orlick. It's awesome. So one of the things that I read in here, I'll just read you a paragraph. It says, people who are successful at persisting through obstacles, challenges, setbacks, bad patches, uncertainties, doubts, and sometimes fear, find a way to keep a sense of purpose, passion, and perspective in their pursuit. So here's what I did. Here's a little exercise. I just took a piece of paper, wrote a circle, a little bubble, and drew lines around it. And inside of that circle, I put down what it is that I want and what's my goal. So right now, I don't know if you know or not, but I'm competing in Canada November 14th. I'm super psyched about it. And so the reasons why I want to do it is, well, this is going to be a great way for me to have exposure. It's going to add to my resume. It's going to be fun and exciting, and I get to dress up and do all these fun things and, see all these people around me. So that for me is really exciting. It's also going to be a great way to carry me into fitness modeling. At the same time, it's going to be an awesome and amazing way to get me even more in tip-top shape. So it's going to just keep me there and keep me going, keep me motivated. And then the last thing is that it allows me to inspire other people. And so those are my goals for competing in Canada. So that brings me passion, that brings me excitement, and it makes me want to do it. That's what gives me the drive. So that's what you want to figure out first. And then in this exercise, you might even find that as you're writing down the reasons, this may not be something that you actually want to do, because you may actually be doing it for the wrong reasons. But you won't find out until you actually do the exercise. Now, how do you actually retain your passion for your goal? Because a lot of times, and throughout the journey, you're going to experience some setbacks, some challenges, but how is it that you overcome that? And the answer is to keep yourself focused and to keep yourself positive. Now, how do you do that? Well, I took down some notes from the book, and it explains it really, really well, so I'm just going to go ahead and read it to you. And here's how you can keep focused. You want to commit to it 100%. The other thing is that you have to actually be mentally ready to do this. It's got to be something that you want to do, not something you think, oh, I have to do this. You don't want to go into it negatively, right? So then you also want to create some positive images, and you can do positive visualization. You can also create a vision board, which I've probably talked about before on how to do, but I actually have one, and I post pictures up and post quotes and things like that that will always keep me with that mental positive attitude. And by looking at it every day, it reminds me every day on why it is that I want to do this. And then you got to be confident. Now, being confident, you got to do things that make you feel confident. So for this Canada competition, if I'm drinking a bottle of wine on the weekends and I'm eating like crap during the week, that's not going to make me too confident. So I have to do things that are going to align me with the end result. However, I don't want you to think of the end result and don't be attached to the end result. What you really want to think about is your journey and doing the right things and being there present in that moment, and keep your focus, because that is essential. The other thing that he says is don't let things distract you. Don't let other people discourage you. Do whatever it is that you want to do. And many times throughout my career, I've had people, tell me, oh, you're not going to be able to do this, or you can't do that, or, you don't have a master's degree, or blah, blah, blah. That goes in one ear and out the other, and you should do the same because you want to do things because you want to do them, right? So the other thing is to continue to learn, continue to grow with what it is that you're doing. One of the things that actually a friend of mine told me, his name is Dr. Brian Sheen, he told me that Tiger Woods, he actually goes back into after he's done with his game and looks at all the errors that he committed and tries to see a way and to find a perspective on how he could improve that, because it's a learning process and you don't want to commit the same mistakes over, so you always want to try and improve. But again, the main thing is to really not attach yourself to that goal. Just be in the moment, make it happen, do it with passion, and I promise you that you can achieve anything. I hope that I've inspired you, motivated you, and of course, I'm going to beat the fat out of you. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.